At 16, I discovered I was adopted on the bus coming home from school by a virtual stranger. The day that forever changed my life, cracked me open and shattered me to pieces. At 26, I met my birth mother. She only gave me my father's first name. Years later, at 39, I met a half-brother and a half-sister. At 45, I met another half-brother. At 50, I had given up hope of ever finding my father alive. He was 77 then. At 52, I did a DNA test and thought nothing of it. In 2020, a miracle. At 59, I finally found him and what feels like a busload of blood relatives. My father owned a furniture business, the Verducci Brothers, on Sydney Road, Brunswick, during the 50s and 60s. I had lived in Coburg during the 80s and 90s, just a 5-minute drive away from my biological family. For so long, they were so close, but so out of reach. Another miracle, at almost 86, my father was still alive. The final miracle, we have an amazing relationship. This year at 61, I wrote my decades-long adoption search journey, the story of how I formed an identity from fragments. A story with a bittersweet ending. Never give up your search. You'll hit dead ends, you'll feel frustrated, you'll cry, but don't give up. Believe in miracles. I have even more half-siblings out there who probably don't know I exist. You'd be in your 60s. You may have lived in the Brunswick area. I hope I find you too one day.